guys, are you ready for another super duper high energy, hyper fun, happy video? Well, too bad I don't do shit like that. That's why I can't be one of the top most successful YouTubers of all time. I don't like drama, I don't like fake fluff. I like real fluff, like this. This is nice and fluffy. But anyway, so I haven't talked about random crap in a while, so what's some ridiculous prescriptions that you guys have gotten? Like really silly crap. I've got one. And I guess if you're the new agey type, if you're into crystal healing and whatnot, you probably will be offended by this. Anyway, so back between 2005 and 2007, I did a cleaning job that involved taking care of several apartment buildings, among other things, sweeping the cellar and all those areas. And I had major issues with allergy at the time. For some reason, at the time, I didn't really fully connect the dots. Turns out I have a dust allergy. I was sweeping. And at first, like the very first time, or first couple of times, all I used was like a silk cloth tied around my face. Didn't do it. Dust masks later, didn't help either. Tried a number of things, but no, I had major, like, the nose was getting so messed up. I was sneezing constantly. It was completely congested, and it got particularly bad at night, where I couldn't breathe through the nose at all, and that for some reason I cannot deal with breathing through the mouth when I sleep. I wake up all the damn time, and it doesn't work. So it was miserable, and I slept even more poorly than normal. And so I went to doctors and had tests done and everything. Again, neither me nor somebody else was connecting the dots for some reason. The doctor eventually, when she ran out of ideas, she was like, okay, so this is probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna prescribe you a homeopathic remedy. Now, homeopathy is ridiculous enough as it is. I mean, the concept of something gets more effective and more potent the more you dilute it into nothingness is mind-blowing. Just dissolve an aspirin in an entire swimming pool and tell me that's more potent than the standard aspirin. But it got more ridiculous. You know what this remedy was in particular that was diluted into nothingness? My own blood. Not kidding. Taking a blood sample and taking a drop of it and diluting it in like several little bottles to the point where there's like a couple of molecules left. Why though? Exactly what is that supposed to do? If you've got allergy, a couple of molecules of your own blood. Good idea. I can't even. Of course it didn't do anything. Before you ask, obviously it did nothing. The only thing that helps is avoiding dust. I cannot use a vacuum without getting a pretty severe reaction. And the tricky thing about this is that the reaction is delayed. So it's like a couple of days later. I think this is also why I was unsure, because I kept connecting that to something else back then, and I couldn't really figure out exactly what it was because of the delayed response. It took me quite a while to figure out, right, every time, a couple of days after I vacuum, my nose gets messed up. Huh. Interesting. So that's what it is. Anyway, figured it might be amusing. Let me know what kinds of super ridiculous prescriptions you have gotten. And that's it for now. Have a good one, folks. Super happy, energetic, fun time!